Hi guys, I'm going to teach you how to make this paper crane. If this one didn't come out as good as I wanted it to, it was my first one. So what I'm going to suggest is that if you'd like to color it or put patterns on it, that you do the coloring of your white paper first, and then we do the folds to create the origami shape. Okay, but for now, let's practice using just a regular white piece of paper. So in order to start any origami, you need to have the perfect square. In order to do that, you need to take one of the edges from the top and connect it, one of the corners, and connect it with one of the edges, okay? To make a perfect fold. Okay, let's see. There we go. And crease. Great. Now we have to cut. So let's go ahead and cut along this little edge to make a perfect little triangle. All right, now that we have our triangle, we have to open it up into a diamond or a square. And from here, we're going to make a few more folds to use the lines in here with our folds a little bit later. So let's go ahead and touch this corner with this one and make the X in the middle of our page. We have an X now. There's our X. And now we need to make the T. So for that, we need to fold it into a triangle. I'm sorry, a rectangle. And open it up. Flip the paper, and again. There we go. Now we have our perfect spider web, is what I like to call it. But it's really all the folds that guide the rest of them. All right, so let's get started. To make our paper crane, we're going to need to turn it like this into a diamond, and then into a triangle. Once you have it into a triangle, you have to make these two triangles that are here on the side go inside of the diamond up here, okay? How do you do that? You take this corner and you work the paper inwards like this, using this line to help you fold it inside. And there you have one side. And we're going to do it again over here. So again, you go to the edge, to this corner, and then you just lift it and push it inside, letting the little crease inside help you. And there you go. Now you have a diamond, and if you flip it over, you have a diamond, and if you open it up like this, you have little flaps. Okay, that's what it should look like. So now we have our diamond. Okay. It's very important to use this side that is closed up here, not the one that's open with the flaps over here, okay? Up here to keep this one up. We're going to work down here. Okay, so our next step is a fold that we're only going to take this flap here and we're going to turn it into what I like to call the kite. Or you can call it the beginning of your paper airplane. Okay, so here we go. We're going to take only one of those flaps. Remember, you have to do the same thing on this other side, so don't pick up both the flaps. Okay, but first, after we do this, and now we have our kite, okay? Here are our back flaps for the kite on the other side. Now we take this little triangle up here up at the top and we just fold it over right here, that little line that we just made at the top, just fold it over, okay? So now we have it folded over, and we're gonna release the top triangle again. That was just creating a fold. We're also going to open up the kite, and that was also creating this fold. See, so it made a new triangle inside of this diamond shape. That triangle is going to help us release the next fold. So you need to take the corner at the bottom and you need to put your finger right here to hold everything else down. And you need to put your other finger here on the middle of that triangle and start to open your flap. And you're going to make a new kite shape. Just do this step slowly. See, you're gonna have to work the sides open, follow the lines that you made in order to slowly open it into a kite, a larger kite. Okay, see, I'm taking my time, using the lines that are there to help me with my folds and make it perfect. Okay, I broke my paper a little bit, but that's okay. Doesn't bother me. It'll be a unique type of crane. All right, now that we have this ready to go, we're going to fold it over and do the same on the other side. So here we fold it over again. We start again with our diamond. We turn it into a small kite by folding them in, which is the airplane folds, meeting in the middle right here, turning it into a kite. And then we're going to take that little triangle up here and fold it over this right here. Folding it over, creasing it really good. And then we open it up, open these up, and we hold here, and we hold here, and we start to open the paper up. Open the paper up. See, and it wants to go into that shape because we've already made the folds for it to open up into a larger kite. Okay, see? You should not be fighting with it right now. If you are, it's because you didn't make those lines that were necessary at the beginning. All those lines that we made when we made the spider web looking thing that I called it, those were to help you further your folds. The last ones, when we folded and unfolded, also helped us create this shape. Once you create a line, the paper will fold in that direction, okay? So now that we have our larger diamonds or kites, now you have these two little things here. I call them the saber tooths. All right, let's continue. So from here, all we need to do is we need to fold again, make this even thinner. Use this flap, only this flap, because remember, you're going to have to do it back here too, so don't take both the pieces of the flaps. And then you're going to do it over here as well, bringing it to the center. Oh, almost there. Okay. And fold it properly. Okay, done there. And now we're gonna flip it over here and do the same. So I'm gonna turn this into a very thin-legged kite and this into a very thin-legged kite. And here, we still have our little feet, our little teeth, all right? From here, all we have to do is pinch it right here in the center, open it up over here, and fold your paper up. So you're gonna fold your paper up like this inside, see? Using your creases until it doesn't push anymore because it ends right there. And then you're gonna fold it just a little bit and shut this like this, okay? And just push it down. All right, here we go again. You can open it up like this and work its way up by pushing. Remember, we're gonna push this up so that it starts to fold and help it in. There he is inside, too far inside, and then we're going to crease it again here to make it look like this. All right, now we're just going to make the head and the tail, and in this case, since this is thinner, I'm going to use this as the tail and this is the head. So I'm going to flip mine over, and what you do with the head is you just take a little piece, I would say like the tip of your thumb, and I just fold it over like this. Okay, so there we go. We have his little head, and I'm going to take my little pencil and I'm going to give him a little eyeball. There it is, a little eyeball. And I'm going to hold him down like this and pull out his wings. Here's one wing. You can put it down like this and kind of stretch it so you can push a little force into it. And then open it over here and push it again. Open. Oop, you're going to put a little eyeball on over here, right there. And just like that, you have a paper origami crane. And he will stand. You can make his tail like this if you'd like. Whatever you'd like. You can move him around, color it, decorate it. You can even open a little hole here and tie it to a little string. And voila! Hope you guys enjoyed the video.